How did collectivization achieve state control over agriculture? Imagine a country where the government wants to take charge of every piece of land and every harvest. That's what collectivization aimed to do. It was a key step in building a socialist state. The process started by turning small family farms into large collective farms. These farms were either owned by the state or managed collectively. This move wiped out private land ownership. Peasants had to give up their land, livestock, and tools to join these collectives. It was a big change from the traditional way of farming. To make sure everyone joined, the government used force if needed. Wealthier peasants, called kulaks, often resisted. The authorities confiscated their property and sometimes deported or even executed them. This was part of a campaign to eliminate class enemies and create a more equal society. Once the farms were collectivized, the government could plan and control everything. They set production targets, decided what crops to grow, and controlled how much food was distributed. This meant they could requisition grain and other products at fixed prices. The government also promoted modernization. Large farms could afford to buy modern machinery and use better farming techniques. This was meant to boost productivity and free up labor for industrial work. The idea was that bigger, collective farms would be more efficient than small family plots. The ideological reason behind all this was to wipe out the old class system. The government saw the kulak class as a barrier to socialism. By removing them, the state could establish a new, collective ownership of land and resources. All these steps helped the state tighten its grip over agriculture. It meant the government could control what was produced, how it was produced, and where it went. This was essential for the broader goal of creating a socialist economy. It also meant rural areas were no longer independent but part of the state's plan. Collectivization was a way to bring farming into the fold of the new socialist system, making sure agriculture served the needs of the entire country.